See what we built. It's gonna go on her backflow. And it was all out of scrap material she had in the backyard. After our boys returned home, we lingered a few more days in Austin in order to complete a few of the items on my niece's honey-do list. Our original plan was to head north to Interstate 40 and then west. But thanks to several of our viewers, we took the recommendation to drive home via Silver City, New Mexico, and Gila Cliff Dwellings National Monument. Wow. What town is this? This looks a lot like Wellington, doesn't it? Wow. My DQ radar is working. John's made a mess of his. That's why I don't get chocolate on mine. Our first stop was San Angelo State Park, with over 50 miles of multi-use trails, including one called Dinosaur Trail. The car says it's 101 degrees, but it's not really. It's probably 90. We found the only parking space in shade. It's 90 degrees. We're going to do the Dinosaur and Shady Loop Trail. It says it's 3.1 miles on the All Trails app. And I'm going to take my umbrella because it's hot.
Dinosaur Horse Trail.
Yeah, there are two trails. One's for mountain bikes, one's for horses, and hikers can be on either one. And we're going to go this direction because if it's too hot, we can just turn back around and go this way. If it's not, we'll just keep going around. Yeah. But these are actually not dinosaur tracks. These are from animals that lived in the Permian, which was 250 to 300 million years ago, approximately. And they came before the dinosaurs. Now, let's see, we want to go this way, John. See? Shady. He hates it when he's wrong. He just hates it. He's gonna be jealous.
Yes, they're sort of tame.
Let's do the horse trail because it's looks like a single track. Such a goofball. Watch out for rattlesnakes, Joe John. Look at all the prickly pear. This place is just hammered with prickly pear. There is no trail that way, so it must be this way. This is where we're going to see the tracks, I bet. And it does look shadier over there. Whew, it's hot. I think I found some. You can see them in relation to my foot. Yes. Yeah, I think that's... Dimetrodon? How do you pronounce that? What do you think? Dimetrodon. Eriops. Huh. Oh, and they have water. Don't believe their map. It says it's 2 miles to do the loop. And we've already done 1.5 miles just to get to the tracks. What does this mean? Which way are you supposed to go? Let's see what this one says. Rest area. Huh. Well, let's keep trying this one. Oh, there's another trough. Okay, what's this say? There's a swimming hole. That's a beautiful sight. Our van. 3.3 miles. Not 2.1. They're way off. We're the only fools out here when it's 95 degrees. Oh my gosh. Do it when it's overcast and cool.
In the middle of April.
Yeah. Time for a shower and turn the AC on even though it's loud. It says it's 94 degrees in the van. We have power and water. It's nice. Got the AC going. They're outside because it's too loud. But we're going to have a nice sunset here. Got a great view, and this is the reservoir. It's actually got water in it. I used to spend a lot of summers out here in Texas, and I miss these sunrises and sunsets. And what's interesting is that we may be driving through Big Spring, Texas today, which is where my brother was stationed during Vietnam. And I took my very first commercial flight out to see him. I was 14. Those are the days when you could get the student standby discount, so it was really cheap. And I came back probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 times over the time that he was stationed there. Always had a good time. After John stocks up on his drug of choice, they're only $1. We're gonna go down and see if we can find the bison. And then dump the tanks, and then head east. And it's supposed to be really windy today. We'll find out. But it sure feels good in the morning here, nice and cool. Cooled off nicely, we slept great. Interesting campground. No shade to speak of. John's out there serenading himself. But you know, you can't beat the price of Texas campgrounds, state parks. $20 for a campsite, that includes water and electric. You do pay $4 per person to get in the park. I just thought I spotted the bison. Look at him, John. Look at him up there on the right.
There you go.
Get a picture. Get a picture. Uh-oh, stuff is falling.
Looks like they're having fun though.
Well, when my brother lived in Big Spring, there wasn't a highway. In fact, I had to change planes. I had to fly to Lubbock and get a tail dragger and fly into the Midland Odessa airport. That was weird. As a 14-year-old. Here's Big Spring. Of course, our favorite thing to do in the summer was go get a DQ. John can't help himself. He went into the gas station and they have pies. What is this? Fried pie. Never heard of that.
No sugar apple.
Oh, it's a no sugar apple. Oh, that makes it all good.
I think we got whipped cream to make it right.
Oh my gosh. And what's this?
Just some
Oh, just some peanuts. Okay. And now we're heading to Plains, Texas up here. We're gonna stop at the burrito place. It's a little confusing time zone wise down here in this neck of the woods because we're not far from the New Mexico border, so we'll gain an hour going west. But then when you get to Arizona, it's another hour, except in the winter time because Arizona doesn't do the daylight savings time. So then it's the same time as New Mexico, but an hour different from California. And then, of course, El Paso stays on mountain time, so they're the same as New Mexico. And Oklahoma has nothing over the flatness of Texas. I think they're equally flat.
Beautiful.
These are homemade tortillas. They smell good, don't they? I wonder if you can buy some tortillas from them. Super nice people in there. I'm so glad we stopped just to have the chance to talk to them. That was fun.
Food was delicious.
We're hitting New Mexico now. The road is changing colors. This is kind of scary. This wind is howling. I don't know if you can see the grass over here. The grass is on its side. That's how hard it is crossing it. The car is doing what it's supposed to do, which is it has crosswind braking, thankfully. Yeah, the suspension rehab helps as well, but wow, this is scary. Every couple of minutes it's doing that kind of braking thing, right? It kind of brakes on its own. Wow.
Slow down.
My door is rattling, John. That is weird. Wow. And we have another 40 miles to go to get to Roswell. I don't know if John can handle 40 miles of this. We just saw a sign for a rest area in a mile. I think we'll stop and take a break. John's trying his pie. What'd you say about the pie, John?
Tastes a little bit like chicken. You want to make sure you get some apple, because apple and chicken, that's good sausage.
Roswell, New Mexico wasn't on my list of must-see places, but John was all in. I doubt if anyone watching this video is unfamiliar with its significance in UFO lore, but just in case you've been living in a cave, Roswell holds a special place in American culture due to an unexplained crash that occurred there in 1947.
Cowboys and the aliens. Guess the cowboys and the aliens can be friends.
Massive nuclear event detected. Proceed with caution.
That was sufficiently lame. Another thing we did so you don't have to. Come here for the murals though. They have some great murals. The town has embraced its UFO legacy with a museum, alien-themed murals, a UFO festival, Area 51, and unique sculptures. If you're looking for something more natural, then you can visit Bottomless Lake State Park or the Bitter Lake National Wildlife Refuge. Driving in these ferocious winds is exhausting, so we have stopped at a Valero and we're going to spend the night here. And because we're now at about 5,000 feet, it will be much cooler. So one of the things that's been a lifesaver on this trip are these fans. We have 2 of them, and we hang them from this cabinet right here. So we hang them from the bottom of this cabinet. It works really well. Come on in. It's not windy here. I feel like I'm on a ship. We're just rocking and rolling here. I want you guys to see how much we're rocking here. Sunrise over the gas station. It's beautiful. And what did we hear last night? No, we didn't. They didn't move. We just heard a trailer that was full of cattle. You could hear them stomping around. That was kind of funny.
It's like having a kindergarten on the second floor of your home.
No, it wasn't. I slept through it pretty much. That is beautiful. It's blood red. Wow, let's get out of here. We're going to Silver City.
You for the memories and the herd of livestock.
Turn right, then turn right onto US 70.
Herd of livestock. That was good though. I slept well and I could cool off too nicely. Not supposed to be windy till 9 and it's only 7. Whoa. Those are huge tires. Trucking carries more than 10 billion tons of freight annually. Of that, 6% or 600 million tons of all truckloads were oversized or overweight loads. Any load more than 8.5 feet requires a state permit. Once a load exceeds 12 or 14 feet, there are additional requirements. And a load that exceeds 16 feet in width becomes a superload. Silver City, here we come. What is that? That is strange. Looks like a landfill. I just found out that is the Chino mine. Those are the tailings from the Chino mine. It is the 3rd oldest active open pit copper mine in the world. Welcome to Silver City. You know what I mean? We got all the information we needed from the visitor center. I'm going to take this one. It's like a walking tour. And now we're going to go check it out. Go to the museum. What a nice facility. Want to go to the right and then do that little walk she said across the river? that flooded 100 years ago and changed the main street. Another beautiful mural. On September 14th, 1895, a devastating flash flood swept through the streets of Silver City, destroying buildings, bridges, and everything in its path. Main Street became a ditch 55 feet lower than its original elevation. Thus was born Big Ditch Park, a cool oasis in the historic downtown. Just tons of beautiful murals around here. Ceramic.
What a chassis.
I can't pass that up.
John's birthday's coming up.
I got a small mint chip and John got a small chocolate. Dark chocolate. It's like a haunted house, doesn't it? Oh yeah, look all the way down. Cute little museum, free. Of course, you should make a donation. And cute little gift shop. And now we're going to go over to this, what do they call it? Trading company, antique mall, just to look around. But this is a nice town and the people here are so nice. Oh my gosh, John just found money. Wow, I wish there was someone around. Oh well. Huh.
I'll donate to the nearest ice cream parlor. I forget what birthday it was. Maybe my 5th or 6th.
We have a video of you doing it.
Somewhere, yeah. And my older sister, tried to take my birthday gift, which was a Fanner 50 cap gun, away from me. And I hit her with the cap gun. My dad took the guns away from me and says, "You can't have them anymore." He put them out in the trash. 5 minutes later, they're back on my hip. I'm inside. I kept them.
And that's the.
Yeah, see?
Wow.
That's it.
That's funny. We have been warned that this route, which is Highway 15 out of Silver City, is quite windy. There's not even a dividing line between the lanes. And even though it says, I don't know, 30 or 40 miles, it's going to take 2 hours to get to cliff dwellings. But we're heading toward what we think is a campground, which was 10 miles outside of town. It's down there?
I knew there would be.
Excellent.
Tight turn.
We have found a spot, and it's right on the creek. And it's free. It is close to freezing outside. So I'm going to make some homemade bran muffins. These are from scratch. I cut my recipe at home in half, and I'm going to make it in the Omni oven because that'll help to heat the van. Okay. They are good, and just so you know, they are 250 calories per muffin. This area is set amongst the remains of 2 supervolcanoes, which is also why they found silver and copper and gold and all those minerals. And it reminds me a lot of the lava tube area up in that area that we were last fall, up by the border of Oregon, and that what do they call that? That volcanic. Whoa! Here comes a trailer. Volcanic Legacy Highway. Oh, two trailers. There you go. Is that windy enough for you? That is fascinating.
Aldo Leopold, who's regarded as the father of the modern conservation movement, spent much of his career within the U.S. Forest Service in New Mexico. His long list of accomplishments includes proposing the first designated wilderness area in the world, the Gila Wilderness. It set aside 755,000 acres. Today, the area includes 800 miles of trails, including the Continental Divide Trail.
We've stopped at this vista at 7,440 feet. Could have stayed up here next time. Now you guys know. Look at that though, isn't that beautiful? Gila Cliff Dwellings National Monument. Visitor Center straight ahead. Cliff Dwellings are to the left. Yep. Oh.
Within the wilderness is the 553-acre Gila Cliff Dwellings National Monument, established by Teddy Roosevelt in 1907. The monument is home to a collection of ruin sites occupied by the Mimbres culture between 1275 and the early 14th century. Access to the cliff dwellings follows a beautiful 1.6-mile loop trail and a 200-foot climb in elevation.
What a city this is. This is gorgeous. This really is an oasis. It is gorgeous. So they said just 2 extended families lived here.
46 rooms have been identified in the 5 caves on Cliff Dweller Canyon.
Look at all that soot. Amazing. Let's see how he negotiates the ladder. Okay, so what do you need to know about this place? First of all, there's lots of free camping, even almost next to the cliff dwelling at Scorpion. It's supposed to be for tent only, but if you have a van, you could easily get in there and not have to worry about it. If you need plug-ins, though, you're gonna have to go to the RV park, which isn't very far away. Allow 2 hours to get here from Silver City. There's no services up here, so bring plenty of whatever. They do have water, though. and it's kind of a must-see. This is a great spot. There's not many places in the country where you can actually walk through cliff dwellings. Now we are off to figure out how to get to, we're gonna head up toward Highway 40. This is Upper Scorpion. They have little tent spots, but there's a Class C that camped overnight. We talked to some other people that did. And then down here at Lower Scorpion, there's a real short trail that'll take you up to some pictographs and also another dwelling. It's not really in a cliff, but it's in kind of a cave-like area. This is a dwelling that was just one family, he said. Wow, cool. And in the parking lot, we met Don and Mary from Seattle, and it was great to meet them. They also were at the eclipse. They were closer down to the border. I don't know. I think they had a good view. Del Rio. And now they're heading back slowly, just like we are. Have we gotten into Arizona yet?
No, we're still in New Mexico. It's like the Badlands of New Mexico.
Wow, look at that. Amazing. This is Highway 180 out of Silver City. Great way to go. Not much traffic. There are also a lot of campgrounds along here. Lots and lots of free campgrounds. We just crossed into Arizona and gained an hour. And that's good because we still have another 52 miles to get to the campsite. Luna Lake. Recreation area. So, yeah, almost 7,000 feet here. Wow. It is Lyman Lake. That's where we're staying.